Alright, what is going on, everybody? Today I have stolen Orion and Chow from working on their projects to have a little bit of assistance on my own project. I get kind of bored working by myself, and so it's cool to have them come out and kick it with me. We're gonna pull the manifold off right now, and I've got 2 holes that need to be tapped, 1 hole that needs to be drilled, and the goal for today is to make the car start. Now there's no diff hooked up, so the drive shaft might do some rattling underneath the car. And we're gonna get this manifold off and get to work. So the manifold's off, and the good news about doing it this way is basically we're gonna take this NPT fitting. There's already a hole. We're gonna tap that so the NPT fitting fits in there, and we're gonna run a vacuum line off of that to the map sensor. But if we would have done it the other way with the map sensor that's supposed to go in here with like the rubber grommet, I would have had to, like, the car basically wouldn't have ran until I got a tune. So this way I'm gonna have basically the same tune on my car, and we can actually drive the car meanwhile until the tune, but it's just gonna get tuned anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I know how this one works. We're gonna go to Lowe's, we're gonna get a tap, and then for the intake air temp sensor, it is recommended to be before the throttle body, but seeing that my car is NA, it shouldn't make a huge difference. And after we drive and then like stop driving, it could get heat soaked, but it's not that big of a deal. So it's just gonna sit right in there, and as soon as this is how Jeff Stonebeck is. And Jeff Stonebeck is a boss, and his car's boss. It's gonna be all right. So to Lowe's. Lowe's. Looking for taps, oh yeah, these are little ones though. We come to Lowe's quite a bit, and every single time we come here, they don't have what I need. And I'm really getting sick of it. So now we're gonna try and track down an Ace Hardware that's open past 5 o'clock.
I'll search this one. No, I still have no service, dude. Lowe's is like a service block in there.
Lowe's is dog shit. Dude, I bet you they have more taps at Walmart than they do at Lowe's. Just in the nick of time. And they're gonna have what we need, guaranteed. All right, so Ace really came through for us. And they're not the cheapest bids, but
they're there.
And we're starting the car tonight. Right, Orion?
Hell yeah.
Okay. We made it back from the store, and we had to stop at we actually stopped at like 3 stores to get everything we needed. But we got the first tap in the back of the manifold, and this is going to be for my NPT to barb for the vacuum line to go to the map sensor. And this one should be pretty easy actually, but the next one is the scary one because we have to drill into this manifold. I've checked with numerous sources, got professional advice, and as long as we keep that intake air temp close to the throttle body, the readings shouldn't matter when the car is running. When I do stop running the car, it will get heat soaked, but that won't matter because the car's not running. So thanks to Dan, he helped me make sure that I wasn't going to ruin this brand new manifold, and I think we're good now. I did a video on Dan's channel called, well, it's called What Makes You Drift, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one on his channel. You guys probably saw it, but he did one of himself today because everybody keeps asking him. It's like 33 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's way too long, but go check it out.
Dude, I started watching it while I was driving, and then I had to stop because I got home.
Then you fell asleep?
No. I mean, I was just watching it earlier, and now I need to finish it. So, yeah. Go check it out. I'm going to get back on this.
Got that rear fitting in the manifold.
We think it's sealed right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
There's a lot of threads.
Yeah.
And it's at least halfway in. And then we're going to take the throttle body off. That way, any of the shavings that fall from where we drill, we can at least see, and we can probably just vacuum it out, honestly.
No, I'll hold it like I'll hold it upright so this will be touching the table. So when you drill it, they just fall out by themselves.
Yeah, but any of the ones from the back too.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got both fittings in. I was a little skeptical, but it ended up working out really, really good. And that's nice and tight. You can see it pop through here. Can you see that?
Put a light on there. Chow, get your light out real quick, man. Boom. Look at that guy.
There's our sensor. It's really close to the butterfly in the throttle body, so it should get a close reading to what it would be if it was going through an intake tube. It goes right when it passes into the manifold. If we were to tap it like somewhere underneath this area, I could see you getting a bad reading. Or if it was in the back, I don't know. I think this is the best way to do it. Talk to some people. It's in. Now we're going to take the manifold, put it back on the car, button everything up, and try and start it. Get the fuck out of there. Okay, go down. Are you good? Mm-hmm. Nothing's touching? Nope. Alright, sick. I'll put these nuts on there. Chow, fuck off!
Caleb loose a nut.
Dude, it's in my headers.
Oh no.
I mean, not in it, but like...
Like on top of it.
Caleb have a nut in his head. Caleb's fucked.
Oh, dude!
Oh no, he's about
No.
to. Oh.
Damn it, I thought I found it. I lost the wash.
Just start the engines,
This
it will
happens
shake
to
out.
be the smallest washer ever. Alright, so we're plugging in the injectors right now. And we're going to do a little once over. And then we'll hook the map sensor up to the back of the manifold. And then start this thing up. We'll see if it starts up. So, I think everything's good. We're going to try and fire it up and bleed this coolant. That's why I need to start it. The drive shaft isn't hooked up, so I'll just start it in neutral, and hopefully the output shaft doesn't spin, and it runs. Neutral.
It's gonna be so loud.
Let's feel my butt again.
Okay, alright, go.
Yeah, you're good.
Nothing leaking?
Hold on. Now you're good.
Okay, so I double checked my cam sensor because if you guys remember, I had to patch up that harness that I had made, and I'm going to give it another try here. I think everything's good. I double, triple checked. I got the cap off the expansion tank so we can bleed the coolant, and I'm just going to hope for the best here. There's only so many things it can be. This car is very, very, very simple. It's been a while since I've heard this thing start. Got Marcus on the line with me. Let's get it. There she is. Hold on, Marcus. All right, good news. The car runs. And I forgot to hook up the power steering cooler lines, and I spilt some power steering fluid All good though. I haven't bled the coolant yet. I kind of just let it run for a little bit. It's pretty late. My neighbors aren't that close, but they're close enough to where I don't want to be an asshole. So it does run. It's a sign of relief for me. Now it's getting everything perfect and buttoned up in the engine bay. Double check everything. Double check all the nuts and bolts. And then get the diff put in and then to the dyno. So I'm going to end it here tonight on a good note. It ran. Sounded healthy, and we'll jump back out here tomorrow. So, thanks for watching. Peace.